Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? This is Joe Figueroa with another video in our series, Anatomy of a Dance, where I break down social dancing count for count, pointing out everything the dancers do. In this week's video, I'm going to be focusing on technique more than movements, in particular the use of the middle. This one should be kind of short, so let's get started, but before we do, take this chance to subscribe and ring the bell because we're starting right now. My focus is going to be on this man here, Didier Lobeau, a dance teacher in France who I have not met before, but I study great dance technique and this guy has it. One of the things that stands out to me most is his use of the middle, the lady's middle, her center, her waistline. Her waistline is what I refer to as her middle. In class, I always say that all lead comes from the middle. Granted, there are exceptions, such as spins. Spins are usually done on the spot and created above the head. But most movements, especially movements down the line, are provided in the middle. Didier has this down pat. Look here where he leads her into a 360 walk and places his hand to her back, but low, toward the small of her back, bracing her, placing her where he needs her to be. Goes from that into an enchufe, or cumbia break, and quickly places his right hand to the small of her back and switches her right hand to his right, in order to lead her into a right hand turn. Kind of like an Apache, which is led from placing the right hand behind the lady's back. Immediately after, he places his left hand to her hip, in order to lead her back to her left and across the line for an overhead turn for the both of them. Very cool, very unorthodox, well executed. Here's another example of the Apache, but with a different ending. See, the assumption is that she would go into a progressive or clockwise turn, but Didier quickly braces her shoulder on her right side to control the movement, implying that she will go right, but stopping her before she can complete it, thereby creating a whole different movement. She keeps on stepping as he takes her into a circular motion around him. You can see that for a moment she wasn't sure what to do with her left arm, so she went simple by just keeping it across her chest, both out of the way and available in case he asks for it. Didier's leading style is very nice. It has Cuban flavors but with mambo style structure added to it. He tends to move the lady in circular motions, but still keeping the dance on a straight line. That requires great control. Here he leads Iryna into a simple inside turn to check. Keeps his hand low to her waistline, stays on her left side, and then uses his arm to walk her around backwards into a circular motion. Lets her out and bounces her back and forth on the line. Look at where his hand is. I don't even have names for all this movement here, but I can see that he always has at least one point of contact on her. At this point, he's bracing her with two hands, so no matter where he's taking her, she isn't going to miss it. A lot of direction change here. I've not met Iryna, but she dances very gracefully. I'll have to do a video focusing on her down the line. See? Short and sweet. Good technique can take any dancer a long way. If you ever come across either of these two, try to get a dance with them. I know I will. That's going to do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like this, do me a favor and hit the like button. Subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't already. See you in the next one, and remember, keep dancing.